What? Jacob, I'm Dr. Gackle. Welcome to the office.
Thanks.
So I was going through your file here, and I see that you were at the makeover on Saturday. What do you think of it?
Oh, it was excellent.
Yeah.
Love to come back. I mean, I definitely know what's going on.
So, like, what was the biggest thing that maybe you got out of it that you didn't know?
I've never heard a message that powerful about how I can change my life and take control of my health like that.
And I mean, looking through some of these the symptoms that you have, Jacob, I mean, there's a lot going on with you. I mean, not only the headaches with the low back pain, and it's translating, you're not able to do some of your work. And I want to get into that and explain that more, but a little bit we talked about in the makeover was your nervous system. And one of the biggest reasons that we see such great results in our office is because patients actually know what they're doing here, what actually heals them and helps them with some of their problems. And so if you don't mind, I'm just going to take a brief moment and go over actually what we do in the office. So if you look up here at this chart, you can see your brain and nervous system. And the important thing is that God put the most amazing thing in your body, and it controls everything. Your brain controls everything. So if you have any problems with, say, a cut on your leg, for that to heal, that's all from the nervous system. Your brain and your nervous system control that, for your lungs to breathe. Literally for you to process what I'm saying right now, all of that is controlled by your nervous system, right? And so it's of utmost importance that actually is working right, and that's what we're passionate about in the office. And so what actually happens is, if you look at the spine here, the spine actually protects your nervous system. And what it's supposed to be is completely straight from front to back, and from the side there should be 3 curves. And now what happens is, through the process of wear and tear of life, different accidents, things happen where that spine gets out of alignment. And you remember, either watching the video or in that pamphlet today, do you remember subluxation?
Yeah.
And that's actually what the subluxation is, where the spine is out of alignment, putting pressure on that nerve. You see how it has less space there? Mm-hmm. And so what happens is that pressure on a nerve can cause like a lot of damage. And what happens is, if we actually take it to a bigger scale, if we cut a nerve, so say, Jacob, if we go in and we cut the nerve to your gut, what's going to happen to your gut over time?
It's going to stop working.
It's going to stop working. You're not going to get the nutrients you need. It's ultimately going to get problems. You could be constipated, things like that. And that's exactly right. And what happens if there's just a little bit of pressure on that nerve, though? Is it going to work right, Jacob?
No.
No, it's not. And so what our job is to actually check your body and your spine to see how everything's working. Are your nerves flowing at 100%? Because say you have these headaches right now, there could be damage to the nerves that's coming around, and that could directly be causing those headaches. And so yes, we're concerned about that, but we're ultimately concerned even more so about how the health of your body is functioning right now. So we're going to go ahead and run a couple tests, and from there, if we see any warning signs that there is subluxation, we're going to get x-ray right away, and then we'll start that process of getting that taken care of. Sounds good, Jacob?
Yep.
All right, thanks a lot.
Yep.
So good. So he covered all the major points. Biggest thing is, just like he said in the beginning, is the reason patients do so well in Maximize Living offices is because they understand where true healing comes from. They understand what we do in that office to a T. Okay, so if your partner from last week is here, get paired up.